I think, though, and I've been insisting on this as well, it sort of needs to be international, which looks hard at the moment in the way the world is working, because these systems, they're going to affect everyone, and they're digital systems.
Yeah.
So, if you sort of restrict it in one area, that doesn't really help in terms of the overall safety of these systems getting built, for the world. And as a society.
Yeah.
So that's the bigger problem, I think, is some kind of international cooperation or collaboration, I think, is what's required. And then smart regulation, nimble regulation that moves as the knowledge about the research becomes, better and better.
Would it ever reach a point for you where you would feel, man, we're not putting the guardrails in, we're competing, that we really have to stop, or you can't get involved in that?
I think a lot of the leaders of the main labs, at least the Western labs, there's a small number of them, and we do all know each other and talk to each other regularly, and a lot of the lead researchers do. The problem is that it's not clear we have the right definitions to agree when that point is. Like today's systems, although they're impressive, as we discussed earlier, they're also very flawed, and I don't think today's systems are posing any sort of existential risk. But so it's still theoretical, but the problem is there are a lot of unknowns. We don't know how fast those will come, and we don't know how risky they will be. But in my view, when there are so many unknowns, then I'm optimistic we'll overcome them. At least technically, I think the geopolitical questions could actually end up being trickier, given enough time and enough care and thoughtfulness, sort of using the scientific method as we approach this AGI point.